Hey everyone, welcome back to Today English Podcast. I am very happy that you are here today. Please remember to subscribe so you can get simple English tips every day. Today is a special day because we are starting something new and very helpful, especially for beginners. If you're just starting to learn English, this journey is for you. If you want to improve your listening skills and understand English better, you are in the right place. If you feel confused and do not know where to begin, do not worry. I will guide you step by step in a way that feels natural, comfortable, and possible for you. We will move slowly and patiently. There is no pressure here. Learning English should not feel scary or stressful. It should feel friendly and enjoyable. Many people think learning English means memorizing many words or learning difficult grammar rules, but that is not true. Learning English is about building a connection with the language. It is about listening to English every day, feeling comfortable with the sounds, and practicing little by little. When you bring English into your daily life in small ways, those small steps slowly become big progress. I know many learners feel nervous when they listen to English. Maybe you hear native speakers talking very fast. Maybe you watch a movie and understand only one or two words. Then you start thinking, I cannot do this. English is too hard. I will never understand. But my friend, please stop those thoughts right now. I want you to remember something very important. Listening is a skill, just like riding a bicycle. When you first try to ride a bicycle, you fall down. You feel afraid. You think you will never learn how to balance. But you do not stop. You try again and again. Slowly, your body learns how to balance. One day, you suddenly realize you can ride without fear. You do not even think about it anymore. Listening to English works in the same way. At the beginning, your ears feel confused. English sounds like noise. You cannot understand the words or the meaning. This is normal. Everyone feels this way at first, but if you keep listening, something amazing happens. Your brain starts to notice patterns. Your ears begin to recognize words. Slowly, very slowly, you start understanding small sentences. One day, without even realizing it, you notice that you are following a conversation. You understand what people are saying. And at that moment, you feel happy and confident. You think, yes, I can do this. And that is the moment when your English journey truly begins. That moment will come for you too. One day you will say to yourself, wow, I can do this. That moment will arrive if you continue practicing every single day, even when it feels difficult. In this lesson, I will show you how to practice in the right way. I will guide you like a friend. I will speak slowly. I will repeat many times, and I will give you listening practice that is perfect for your A1 level. My goal is to help you feel calm, relaxed, and confident while learning English. Let's imagine something together. Imagine that English is not a subject or a test. Imagine English is a new friend. When you meet a new friend, you do not learn everything about them in one day. First, you learn their name. Then, you ask how they are. Maybe you ask where they live or what they like. Slowly, step by step, you begin to know them better. The friendship grows little by little, and with time, it becomes strong and comfortable. Learning English works in the same way. English is your new friend. You do not need to know everything today Today we will start with very small conversations and very simple ideas. Then slowly and gently we will move forward together. For example, if I say to you, "Hello, how are you?" You can answer, "I am fine, thank you." This is already a complete conversation. It is small, but it is real. It is useful in daily life. And when you practice this many times, you start to feel confident. Confidence is very important when learning English. Confidence is like water for a plant. When you give water to a plant, it grows. When you give confidence to your English, it grows too. Without confidence, you feel afraid to speak or listen. You feel scared to make mistakes. But with confidence, you try again and again. And every time you try, you improve a little more. That is why in this lesson and in all listening practice, I will speak slowly. I will repeat words and sentences. I will make sure you understand, because when you understand, you feel happy, and when you feel happy, you want to continue learning. Happiness gives you motivation, and motivation helps you learn faster. Now let me tell you a small story. Stories are very helpful for listening practice. Imagine a girl. Her name is Anna. Anna is a beginner in English just like you. She wants to learn English because she has a dream. She wants to travel to another country. She wants to meet new people. She wants to study and build a better future. At the beginning, Anna feels shy and nervous. She listens to English music, but she does not understand much. And she feels unsure. She does not understand the words. She watches English movies, but she feels lost and confused. The actors speak fast and the sentences sound unclear. Anna begins to think maybe English is too difficult for me. Maybe I am not smart enough. Maybe I cannot do this. These thoughts make her feel sad and tired, and she starts to lose hope. But one day something changes. Anna meets a kind teacher. The teacher smiles and speaks gently. The teacher says, "Anna, do not be afraid. You can learn English. You do not need to learn everything at once. Just take small steps. Practice listening every day for a few minutes and you will see progress." These simple words give Anna new hope. So Anna decides to try again. She starts listening to English every day. She does not listen to difficult things. She listens to very small conversations. She listens to sentences like, "Hello, good morning. What is your name? Where are you from?" She listens again and again. She repeats the sentences many times slowly and patiently. After a few weeks, Anna notices something surprising. She can answer faster. She understands more words. She does not feel as confused as before. She starts to feel excited and proud of herself. English does not feel scary anymore. It starts to feel familiar, like a friend she is getting to know better. My dear friend, you're just like Anna. You're starting today. And if you listen to my voice and repeat after me, you will also feel this progress. You will grow step by step. You do not need to rush. You just need to continue. Now let us practice together. Please listen carefully to these small sentences. I will say them slowly. You can repeat them in your mind or say them out loud. Hello, how are you? I am fine, thank you. What is your name? My name is Anna. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. You see, these sentences are very simple, but they are very important. They are the foundation of English. Think about building a house. First, you build a strong foundation. Only then can you build the walls and the roof. English is the same. Small sentences like these are your foundation. When your foundation is strong, everything else becomes easier. Now, let me tell you something very interesting. When you listen to the same sentences again and again, your brain starts to recognize the music of the language. English has a rhythm. English has a natural sound. When you listen, often, you begin to feel this rhythm. You start to guess what comes next. And when that happens, listening becomes easier and easier. You might ask, how long should I listen every day? Do I need many hours? And the answer is no. Especially at the A1 level, you do not need to listen for many hours. Even 15 minutes a day of focused listening can make a big difference if you listen carefully and practice regularly. If you do this practice regularly, you will see real results. The secret to learning English is not studying for many hours in one day. The real secret is consistency. This means practicing a little every day. Your brain learns better when you practice often, even for a short time. Short and regular practice is much stronger than long practice that happens only sometimes. So, if you watch this lesson and practice with me every day, after a few weeks, you will start to feel a change. Your ears will become stronger. English sounds will become clearer. You will not feel so confused anymore. And most importantly, your confidence will grow. When confidence grows, learning becomes easier and more enjoyable. Now let's do a small imagination exercise together. If you want, you can close your eyes. Imagine you are walking in a park. The weather is nice and sunny. You see children playing. You hear birds singing. Everything feels calm and peaceful. Then, you meet a friend. You smile and say, "Hello." Your friend smiles and says, "Hello, how are you?" You answer, "I am fine, thank you. How are you?" Your friend replies, "I am good, thank you." Then your friend says, "It is a beautiful day." And you answer, "Yes, it is a beautiful day." This is a very simple and very normal conversation. But when you practice it in your imagination, your brain accepts it as something real. This is very helpful for learning. Listening and imagining together help you remember better. It is like practicing English in a safe place. No one is watching you. No one is laughing. No one is judging you. It is just you, your mind, and English. This makes learning feel safe and comfortable. And that is very powerful. There is one more important thing I want to share with you today. Mistakes are not bad. Mistakes are your friends, not your enemies. When you listen and you do not understand, that is okay. When you repeat a sentence and your pronunciation is not perfect, that is okay. Every mistake is a small step forward. Every mistake teaches you something new. Every mistake shows that you are trying and learning. So please do not feel shy. Do not feel afraid. Keep listening. Keep repeating. Keep practicing every day. Slowly the mistakes will become smaller. Slowly your confidence will become bigger. And one day you will notice that English feels easier than before. We are continuing this journey together step by step. I am very happy that you are still here listening with me. This shows that you care about your English learning. It shows that you want to improve and grow. And if you continue like this patiently and kindly, you will reach your goal step by step. This shows that you are ready to practice listening in a natural and comfortable way. In this first part, we will give you more practice, more simple stories, and more useful daily conversations. This is because the best way to learn English is to listen to natural language. When you listen again and again, repeat it and slowly begin to use it in your own life, English becomes a part of you. Let's imagine something again. Imagine English is like a river. You're standing on the side of the river and watching the water flow. At first, the river looks strong. The water moves fast and you think, how can I enter this river? How can I swim in it? You may feel afraid, but then you slowly put one foot into the water. Then you put the other foot in. You start to feel the water. You move with it. Little by little, you learn how to swim. You realize that the river is not your enemy. Listening to English is just like this river. At first it feels difficult and confusing, but today we are stepping deeper into the river together. We are moving gently, slowly, and with courage. And we are learning how to swim together. Now let me start with something very important for the A1 level. This is daily routines. Daily routines are things you talk about every day. When you can listen to and understand daily routine sentences, you can understand a large part of everyday English conversations. This will help you feel more confident in real life. So, now, please listen carefully as I tell you about my day. I will speak slowly. I will repeat the sentences. You can repeat after me quietly in your mind or out loud. I wake up in the morning. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I eat breakfast. I go to school. I study English. I come home. I eat lunch. I take rest. I do homework. I watch TV. I eat dinner. I go to bed. You see, these sentences are very simple, but they are powerful because they describe real life. These are things you do every day. When you practice listening to these sentences again and again, they stay in your memory. They become familiar. They become easy. Now, let's do this one more time, but in a different way. This time, use your imagination. If you want, close your eyes. When I say I wake up in the morning, imagine yourself waking up. When I say I brush my teeth, imagine yourself brushing your teeth. When I say I eat breakfast, imagine yourself eating. When I say I go to school, imagine yourself walking or traveling to school. Continue like this with every sentence. This combination of listening and imagination is very strong. It helps your brain remember better. It makes English feel real and alive. And when English feels real, learning becomes easier and more enjoyable. Now I will tell you another small story to help you practice even more. Now I will tell you a small story using these daily routine Sentences because stories make learning more interesting and enjoyable. When you listen to a story, your mind stays active and focused. Stories help you remember better. There is a boy. His name is Tom. Tom is learning English. Just like you. Every day Tom follows a simple routine. He wakes up in the morning. He brushes his teeth. He eats breakfast. Then he goes to school. At school he studies English. After school, he comes home. He eats lunch. Later he plays football. Then he does his homework. In the evening he watches TV. He eats dinner and finally he goes to bed. Did you notice something important? I used the same simple sentences you heard before, but this time they were part of a story. This makes listening easier. When words are inside a story, your brain connects them together. Your brain creates pictures. You do not only hear the words, you feel the meaning. That is why listening to stories is one of the best ways to learn English. Our brains love stories. Our brains remember stories for a long time. Now let us try a small conversation using daily routine sentences. Imagine you are talking to me. Please listen carefully and answer. In your mind, Jenny, what time do you wake up? You answer, I wake up at 7. Jenny, what do you eat for breakfast? You answer, I eat bread and eggs. Jenny, do you go to school? You answer, yes, I go to school. Jenny, what do you do in the evening? You answer, I do homework and watch TV. Jenny, what time do you go to bed? You answer, I go to bed at 10 o'clock. You see, this is a full conversation. It is simple, but it is real. This is the kind of conversation you will have many times in your life. By listening now and answering in your mind, you are preparing yourself for the real moment when someone asks you these questions. When that moment comes, you will feel more confident because your brain has already practiced. Now let me give you more listening practice with another story. This time, it is about a girl named Sarah. Sarah lives in a small town. She wakes up every day at 6 o'clock. She brushes her teeth. She drinks a cup of tea. Then she goes to work. She works in an office. She types on a computer. She answers phone calls. She talks to people. At 1 o'clock, Sarah eats lunch. She finishes work at 5 o'clock. After work, she goes home. She cooks dinner. She eats dinner calmly. In the evening, she relaxes. She watches TV or reads a book. At night, she goes to bed and rests, ready for a new day. These stories are simple, but they are very powerful. They use real-life English. When you listen to them again and again, English becomes familiar. It feels natural. And slowly, without pressure, your listening skills become stronger and stronger. You're doing very well. Keep listening. Keep imagining. Keep practicing. Step by step, you are building real English for real life. She eats dinner with her family. She listens to music and then she goes to sleep. Did you notice how many simple verbs you heard in the story? You heard words like wake up, brush, drink, go to work, type, answer, talk, eat, finish, cook, listen, and sleep. These verbs are very basic, but they are extremely useful. You use them every day. When you hear these words again and again in stories like this, your brain starts to recognize them quickly and naturally. Now, I want to give you a small challenge. I will tell the same story again, but this time a little faster. Please listen carefully and try to catch the verbs. Do not worry if you miss some. Just listen. Sarah wakes up at 6 o'clock. She brushes her teeth. She drinks tea. She goes to work. She works in an office. She types. She answers calls. She talks. She eats lunch. She finishes work. She goes home. She cooks. She eats. She listens to music. She sleeps. Did you hear the verbs? Did you feel how they came quickly one after another? This is how real English sounds. It is not too slow and not too fast. This is why your ears need practice. Listening is like catching balls when someone throws them to you. At first, you may miss many balls, but if you practice every day, you begin to catch more and more. Your ears become faster and your understanding becomes stronger. Another very important part of listening practice is learning greetings and polite expressions. These are used all the time in daily life. When you understand them and can use them, you feel comfortable and confident in conversations. Please listen and repeat with me slowly and clearly. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. How are you? I am fine. Thank you. Nice to meet you. See you later. Goodbye. These sentences are short, but they're very powerful. They open conversations and they close conversations. That is why they are so important. When you know these expressions well, speaking English feels easier. Now, let me give you a small dialogue to listen to. Person A, good morning. How are you? Person B, good morning. I am fine, thank you. And you? Person A, I am good. Nice to see you. Person B, nice to see you too. See you later. Person A, goodbye. You see, this dialogue is very simple, but it is real. And you can already understand it. This means you are learning. This means you are moving forward. Now, my friend, I want to talk about one very important listening technique. This technique is called shadowing. Shadowing means listening carefully and repeating the words just after you hear them. Like a shadow follows a person. When you shadow, you listen, repeat, and feel the rhythm of English at the same time. This helps your pronunciation, your listening, and your confidence grow together. Do not worry if it feels difficult at first. Start slowly. Be kind to yourself. Keep practicing every day. And remember, you are not alone. We are learning together step by step, and you are doing a great job. Shadowing means listening to a sentence and then repeating it immediately. Just like a shadow follows your body, your voice follows the voice you hear. For example, I say good morning. You say good morning. I say how are you? You say how are you? I say I am fine, thank you. You say I am fine, thank you. This may feel simple, but it is very powerful. Shadowing trains your ears and your mouth at the same time. You are listening and speaking together. This helps your brain remember faster. It Also helps your pronunciation and your confidence. When you practice shadowing while watching this video, you will notice that English feels more natural. Your fear slowly disappears and your confidence grows day by day. Now let us do another practice story. This story is a little longer and it is about a family. Please listen carefully. There is a family. There is a father, a mother, and 2 children. Every morning the father wakes up early. He drinks coffee. Then he goes to work. The mother makes breakfast. She gives food to the children. She takes the children to school. At school, the children study. They play with their friends. They eat lunch at school. In the evening, the father comes home from work. The mother cooks dinner. The family eats together. They talk about their day. They laugh. They watch TV together. And then at night, they all go to bed and rest. Now, listen again, but this time imagine that you are part of this family. See everything clearly in your mind. Imagine the morning. See the father waking up and drinking coffee. See the mother making breakfast. See the children going to school. Imagine the evening when the family comes together, eats, talks, and laughs. Father wakes up, drinks coffee, goes to work. Mother makes breakfast, takes children to school. Children study, play, eat lunch. In the evening, father comes home. Mother cooks dinner. Family eats together, talks, laughs, watches TV, and goes to bed. When you imagine while listening, something special happens. Your brain connects the words with pictures. This makes your memory stronger. You do not just hear English. You feel English. And when you feel the language, learning becomes easier. You may notice that I repeat many words and sentences. Maybe you think repetition is boring, but repetition is not boring. Repetition is magic. Repetition is how babies learn to speak. Repetition is how we remember songs. Repetition is how we train our brain to become strong. So do not feel bored when you hear the same sentence again. Feel happy. Every time you repeat, you are building stronger connections in your brain. Every repetition makes English clearer and more familiar. You are becoming more comfortable with the language step by step. You're doing very well. Keep listening. Keep repeating. Keep imagining. With patience and regular practice, English will slowly become a natural part of your life. You are becoming more confident step by step. Now let us practice something very important. Questions and answers. In real life, people will ask you questions, and you need to understand them. You also need to know how to answer in a simple way. Do not worry. We will practice slowly and calmly. First, listen to these simple questions and answers. What is your name? My name is Tom. Where are you from? I am from Spain. How old are you? I am 20 years old. What do you do? I am a student. Do you like English? Yes, I like English. What time is it? It is 3 o'clock. Where do you live? I live in London. Do you have a brother? Yes, I have a brother. These are very common questions. People ask these questions every day. When you listen to them many times, your brain becomes familiar with them. One day when someone asks you these questions in real life, you will understand immediately. You will not feel scared. You will feel ready. Now, let's put these questions into a real conversation. Please listen carefully. Person A, hello, what is your name? Person B, my name is Tom. What is your name? Person A, my name is Anna. Nice to meet you. Person B, nice to meet you too. Person A, where are you from? Person B, I am from Spain. Where are you from? Person A, I am from Italy. Person B, how old are you? Person A, I am 20. How old are you? Person B, I am 21. Person A, do you like English? Person B, yes, I like English. Person A, do you like English? Person B, yes, I like English too. Person A, see you later. Person B, goodbye. You see, this is a very natural beginner conversation. It is simple, but it is real. These are the kinds of conversations you will have in your life. By listening to them now, you are already preparing yourself for real situations. Your brain is practicing in a safe way. So, my friend, in this part of the lesson, you have done many important things. You have listened to daily routines. You have listened to short stories. You have practiced greetings and polite expressions. You have listened to questions and answers. You have practiced shadowing, imagination, and repetition. All of these are very powerful learning techniques. They help you learn English faster and more naturally. But remember, one important thing. The key is not doing this one time. The key is doing it every day. Small practice every day is better than long practice one time. When you repeat these lessons again and again, they start to feel easy. They start to feel natural. I want you to feel proud of yourself right now. You have listened a lot. You have practiced a lot, and you are growing. Learning at the A1 level may feel slow, but it is very powerful. Right now you are building the base. You are building the foundation. And when your foundation is strong, everything becomes easier. Keep going. Keep listening. Keep practicing. Step by step you are moving forward. And soon you will feel even more confident in your English journey. Soon you will move to higher levels in English. Take a moment now. Breathe slowly. Smile. Feel proud of yourself because you are doing something wonderful for yourself. You are giving yourself the gift of language. This gift is very special. It will open doors for you. It will bring new friends into your life. It will give you new opportunities and new experiences. Every time you practice English, you are creating a better future for yourself. You have already come so far on this journey. You have listened to me carefully for a long time. You have practiced many sentences. You have shown patience and focus. This shows that you are serious about learning English. It shows that you are ready to keep going. And this makes me very proud of you. Keep this feeling with you. You are doing something important every day. In this last part of our lesson today, I want to talk about habits. Habits are very important because they help you continue learning. I also want to show you how listening connects with speaking, reading, and writing. These 4 skills work together. And when you practice one, the others also get stronger. I also want to encourage you and give you motivation. I want you to feel strong enough to continue your learning even after this video ends. Remember, learning English is not just something you do once. It is a journey. It is part of your life. The more you enjoy it, the more you will grow. Let us begin with habits because Habits are the secret to success. Maybe you have heard the saying, we are what we repeatedly do. This is true for learning English too. If every day you listen to just a little English, if every day you repeat a few sentences, if every day you write a few words, these small actions will become a habit. And this habit will become a natural part of your life. Think about brushing your teeth. You do it every morning and every night. You do not think about it. You do not ask yourself, should I brush my teeth today? You just do it automatically and your teeth stay healthy. Learning English can be like brushing your teeth. It can become something small, something daily, something automatic. When it becomes automatic, you do not feel stressed or worried. You do not feel heavy or pressured. You just do it naturally. And when you do it every day, you grow step by step. So now I want you to make a promise to yourself. Promise that every day you'll listen to English for a little time. Promise that every day you will repeat some sentences, practice some words, or imagine English stories in your mind. Even a few minutes every day is enough. If you do it regularly, this small daily practice will slowly build your confidence. It will make your English stronger. It will make learning English a habit that feels easy and natural. And when it becomes a habit, learning will no longer feel hard. You will just enjoy it. You will grow naturally and confidently. Remember, my friend, you are already on the right path. You are serious, patient, and willing to practice. This is the most important part of learning. Keep this promise to yourself. Keep practicing every day. Step by step, you will continue to grow and reach higher levels. In English, the journey is long, but every small action you take now is bringing you closer to your goal. You are doing something wonderful for your future, and I am proud of you. Try to listen to English every day for at least 15 minutes. Even if you are very busy, even if you feel tired, even if you do not feel like it, give yourself 15 minutes. These 15 minutes are very important. They are like drops of water falling on a stone. Slowly, slowly. The drops make the stone change. Slowly, slowly. These 15 minutes every day will improve your English. They may seem small, but over time they create big results. You can choose any time to listen. You can listen in the morning, when you wake up. You can listen while walking. You can listen before going to bed. The exact time does not matter. What matters is that you do it every day, regularly. Consistency is the key. Little by little, your listening becomes stronger. Your brain starts to understand more words. Your confidence grows, and after some weeks you will feel the change in your English. Now let us talk about how listening connects with speaking. Many beginners say, I understand a little, but I cannot speak. The truth is, speaking becomes much easier if you listen a lot. When you listen, your brain collects sentences. Your brain collects patterns. Later, when you want to speak, these sentences come out naturally. For example, if you listen many times to me saying, how are you? I am fine, thank you. Then later, when someone asks you, how are you? Your mouth will automatically say, I am fine. Thank you. You do not need to think about it. Your brain has already prepared the words for you. That is why listening is so important. Listening prepares your words for speaking. So, when you practice with me, do not only listen quietly, move your mouth, whisper the words, shadow me, repeat after me. When your ears and your mouth work together, learning becomes faster. This connection is very powerful. It helps you remember words better. It helps your pronunciation improve. It gives you confidence to speak naturally. Listening also connects with reading. When you read simple sentences and then listen to them, you connect the sound with the writing. This makes your memory stronger. For example, you read, "I go to school." Then you listen to me saying, "I go to school." Your eyes and your ears are learning together. You remember better. This is why I always recommend beginners use subtitles when watching English videos. Subtitles show you the text at the same time as the sound. This helps your brain learn faster. You see, subtitles are like training wheels on a bicycle. At the beginning, they help you. Later, when you're stronger, you can watch without subtitles. Then your brain can understand English naturally just by listening. Little by little, all of these practices, listening, shadowing, reading, imagining, work together. They make your English grow step by step. The most important thing is to do them every day. Even a few minutes every day is enough. If you do it consistently, your confidence will grow, your listening will improve, and your speaking will become easier. This is how beginners slowly become stronger in English. Writing is the last connection, and it is also very important. After you listen to me, you can try to write what you remember. You do not need to write a lot. Even small sentences are enough. For example, you can write, "I wake up at 7. I eat breakfast. I go to work." This simple act of writing helps your brain remember better. When you write, you use your hands, your eyes, and your brain all together. This makes your memory stronger. Writing also helps you feel confident because you can see your progress. You can see how many sentences you already know. Even if you write only 3 sentences every day, after 1 month you will have 90 sentences. That is a lot. You will be surprised at how much you can do with small steps every day. Now let us talk about motivation. Sometimes you will feel tired. Sometimes you will feel like giving up. Sometimes you will think English is too difficult. For me, this is completely normal. Every learner feels like this. Even I feel the same when I learn a new language. But the important thing is to remember why you are learning English. Remember your dream. Maybe your dream is to travel to another country. Maybe your dream is to study abroad. Maybe your dream is to get a better job. Maybe your dream is to make new friends. Whatever your dream is, keep it in your heart. Your dream will give you energy when you feel tired or frustrated. Every time you listen to English, imagine yourself using it in your dream. Imagine yourself at the airport speaking English. Imagine yourself at university listening to lectures in English. Imagine yourself laughing and talking with international friends. These pictures in your mind will help you continue. They give you strength to practice every day. They make learning English feel exciting and real. When you imagine your dream, listening and speaking English is no longer just a lesson. It becomes a step toward what you really want in life. I also want you to remember something very important. Progress is slow but real. Sometimes you may feel that you are not improving. Maybe listen to English and think, "I do not understand much." This is normal. Learning is like growing a tree. At first, you do not see the roots growing underground. But after some time, the tree grows taller and stronger. If you look back after 3 months of regular practice, you will see the difference. Words that were difficult before will now be clear. You will notice that you answer questions faster. You will notice that you understand more. You will notice that you feel more comfortable using English. Even small improvements every day add up to big results. Remember, learning English is a journey. It is not something that happens in one day. It is a step-by-step process. Each time you listen, repeat, imagine, or write, you are growing. Each time you practice, your confidence grows. Even when progress feels slow, it is real. You are building a strong foundation for the future. You are learning skills that will last for a lifetime. And most importantly, you are moving closer to your dreams. Keep going. Keep practicing. And be proud of yourself. Because every small effort counts. Step by step, you are becoming stronger, smarter, and more confident in English. Learning English is like growing a plant. A plant grows slowly. You do not see it change every day, but if you keep watering it and giving it sunlight, it grows little by little. After some weeks, you will see new leaves. After some months, you will see flowers. And one day, the plant will give fruit. Learning English is the same. You may not notice your progress every day, but if you practice every day, little by little, you will improve. After some weeks, you will understand more words. After some months, you will speak better. And one day, you will feel proud of what you can do. So, do not be impatient. Give yourself time and you will see the results of your hard work. Now, let's do one final long story for listening practice. Stories are very helpful because they make learning English easier and more fun. Imagine a man named David. David lives in a big city. He works in a shop. Many customers come to his shop and most of them speak English. David wants to learn English so he can talk to them. At first, David feels nervous. He does not understand what the customers say. He feels shy and unsure, but he decides to practice every day. He does not give up. He knows that small steps every day will help him improve. Every morning, David wakes up and listens to English songs. He repeats the words he hears in the songs. He goes to work and listens carefully to customers. He tries to understand every sentence. In the evening, he watches English videos. He writes sentences in his notebook. He reads them aloud and repeats them. Day after day, he practices a little bit and over time he gets better. After some months, David notices that he can understand more. When a customer says, "Hello, can you help me?" he understands. When they say, "I want to buy the shirt," he understands. He can answer, "Yes, of course. Here you are." David feels happy because he can communicate. His confidence grows and his boss notices his progress. One day a tourist says to him, "Your English is very good." David feels proud of himself because he has worked hard and achieved his goal. My dear friend, you are like David. If you listen to English every day, if you practice with patience, you will improve. Step by step. One day, people will notice your English too. You will feel proud and confident. Learning English is a journey, not a race. Every small step counts. Every sentence you repeat, every story you listen to, every word you write is building your skills. Slowly, but surely, you're growing just like David. Now, let us finish this video with practice and motivation. Repeat after me slowly. I can learn English. I can listen every day. I can speak with confidence. I can grow step by step. I will not give up. I will continue. I will succeed. Say these sentences many times. They are not only English practice. They are motivation for your heart. They remind you that you are strong and capable. They remind you that every day you practice, you grow a little more. Keep saying them. Keep practicing and believe in yourself. Your English will improve. Your confidence will grow. Your dreams will come closer. Step by step, day by day, you are becoming a better English speaker. And one day, you will look back and see how far you have come. Now, my dear friend, we have come to the end of this long journey today. I want to thank you for staying with me, for listening, for practicing, and for believing in yourself. You are amazing. You are capable. You are already growing. Remember, English is not just a school subject. English can be your friend. If you spend time with your friend every day, your friendship will grow. Just like that, if you spend time with English every day, your skills will grow. 2. I will be here with you in future videos. I will guide you, support you, and encourage you. Together, we will go from beginner to advanced, step by step, day by day. Until then, keep listening, keep repeating, keep smiling, and keep believing in yourself. You can do it. You will do it. And your English journey has already started today. Today I am so happy to be with you because we are starting something very special. This is especially for beginners. If you're starting to learn English, if you want to improve your listening skills, or if you want a clear, easy-to-follow plan to learn English step by step in a natural and enjoyable way, this is for you. So, let's begin together slowly, kindly, and with patience. Learning English is not just about memorizing words or repeating grammar rules. It is about creating a relationship with the language. It is about listening, feeling, and practicing. It is about bringing English into your daily life in small ways. Each small step grows bigger every day. I know many of you feel nervous when you try to listen to English. Maybe you hear native speakers talk very fast. Or maybe you watch a movie and understand only 1 or 2 words. Then you may think, oh no, I cannot do this. I will never understand. But please, my friend, remember this very important truth. Listening is a skill just like riding a bicycle. When you first try to ride a bicycle, you fall down. You feel afraid. You think you will never balance. But then you try again and again. Slowly you improve. One day you realize your body knows how to balance. You can ride without fear. Listening to English is exactly the same. At first your ears may feel confused. At first, it may sound like noise. At first, you may not connect the sounds to meaning. But slowly, your brain begins to notice patterns. Slowly, your ears begin to hear words. Slowly, you begin to understand short sentences. You see yourself waking up. I brush my teeth. You imagine brushing. I eat breakfast. You imagine eating. I go to school. You imagine walking. This Combination of listening plus imagination makes the sentences stronger in your memory. Now I will tell you a little story using these daily routine sentences because stories make learning more interesting. There is a boy, his name is Tom. Tom is learning English. He wakes up in the morning. He brushes his teeth. He eats breakfast. Then he goes to school. He studies English. He comes home. He eats lunch. He plays football. He does homework. He watches TV. He eats dinner. He goes to bed. Did you notice that I use the same sentences but in a story? This makes it easier to listen. Because when words are in a story, your brain connects them together. Your brain remembers the picture and you feel the meaning more clearly. This is why listening to stories is one of the best ways to learn. Our brain loves stories. Our brain remembers stories. Now let us try a small conversation using daily routine sentences. Imagine you are talking to me. Listen and answer in your mind. Jenny, what time do you wake up? I wake up at 7. Jenny, what do you eat for breakfast? I eat bread and eggs. Jenny, do you go to school? Yes, I go to school. Jenny, what do you do in the evening? I do homework and watch TV. Jenny, what time do you go to bed? I go to bed at 10 o'clock. You see, this is a full conversation. Even though it is simple, it is real and useful. Even though it is simple, it is real. This is the kind of conversation you will have many times in your life by listening and repeating it. Now you are preparing yourself for the real moment when someone asks you these questions. Now let us practice with another story. This story is about a girl named Sarah. Sarah lives in a small town. She wakes up every day at 6 o'clock. She brushes her teeth. She drinks a cup of tea. Then she goes to work. She works in an office. She types on a computer. She answers phone calls. She talks to people. She eats lunch at 1 o'clock. She finishes work at 5 o'clock. She goes home. She cooks dinner. She eats with her family. She listens to music. Then she goes to sleep. Did you notice how many simple verbs you heard? Verbs like wake up, brush, drink, go, work, type, answer, talk, eat, finish, cook, listen, sleep. These are basic verbs, but they are very useful. When you hear them again and again in stories, you'll start to recognize them quickly. Now, here is a little challenge. I will tell the story again, but faster. Listen carefully and try to catch the verbs. Sarah wakes up at 6. She brushes her teeth. She drinks tea. She goes to work. She works in an office. She types. She answers calls. She talks. She eats lunch. She finishes work. She goes home. She cooks. She eats. She listens to music. She sleeps. Did you hear them? Did you notice how they come quickly? This is how real English sounds. Not too fast, but not too slow. Your ears must practice catching the words like catching balls when someone throws them. At first, you may miss some words, but if you practice every day, you will catch more and more. Another important part of listening practice is learning greetings and polite expressions. These are used all the time and when you know them, you feel comfortable in conversations. Listen and repeat with me. Hello. Let's learn some very useful words. These words help us start and finish conversations. They're short but very important. For example, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, how are you? I am fine. Thank you. Nice to meet you. See you later. Goodbye. These words are used every day. When you know them, you can talk to people easily. Now, let's try a short conversation. This is a small dialogue. Listen and imagine you are speaking. Person A, good morning. How are you? Person B, good morning. I am fine, thank you. And you? Person A, I am good. Nice to see you. Person B, nice to see you. 2. See you later. Person A, goodbye. You see, it is simple. It is real. You can understand it. You can use it every day. Now, I want to teach you a very important method for learning English. This method is called shadowing. Shadowing means listening to a sentence and immediately repeating it. Like A. Shadow follows your body. Your voice follows the voice you hear. For example, I say good morning. You say good morning. I say how are you? You say how are you? I say I am fine, thank you. You say I am fine, thank you. Shadowing is very useful. It trains your ears and your mouth at the same time. You are listening and speaking together. This helps you remember words and sentences faster. When you practice shadowing every day, your confidence will grow. You will speak English more easily. Let's practice with a story. Thank you so much for joining today's lesson here at Today English Podcast. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below telling me what you want to learn next. Your support helps the channel grow and helps me create more lessons for you. Take care, keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next class.